What is up, guys? John the Retro Bro here, and we are back with another video. And yes, the title is true, guys. Lately, you've seen me post a lot of stuff about, the Retro Pi. Most of my streams have been on the Retro Pi, and really got me thinking a lot about my collecting and a lot about just my collection in general, where I wanted to go with my collection. And really, this video is just kind of inspired because a few other people I know and that I follow on YouTube have made, collecting style videos. I know Xander Scully, and he's talked about it on his podcast. Vampire Mike from, I can't think of the channel name off the top of my head. He'll comment below and probably correct me, give me some shit for it. But yeah, he was talking about collecting, so I wanted to just kind of talk about my collecting, where I'm going with mine for a little bit, and I haven't stopped collecting. Am I selling the majority of my retro collection? Yes. Am I collecting to have games just to go out and buy and maybe have on a shelf because they look nice? No. That's just not my thing anymore. So over the last few months, I really just kind of took a step back and saw where I wanted to be, so saw where I was at, saw where I wanted to be. There was a couple things I wanted, but because I was collecting for so many consoles and so many systems at the time, I just, I didn't go for it. So I decided to sell my collection. Pretty much anything I can emulate, I sold, or I'm in the process of selling. So Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Sega Master System. I never had a SNES, but I emulated. What else? PS1, N64. I sold my N64 a while ago. You guys saw the video. Do you even follow my YouTube channel, bro? Check out that video. So yeah, I'm starting to sell everything below, and that brings me to my next point. Am I still collecting? Yes, I am, but I'm collecting mostly for what you're seeing on the screen. Sega Saturn, guys. I've wanted a Sega Saturn for a really long time. The only thing that was holding me back was the price of the games, and one of the reasons why that was the case was because, I was collecting for Genesis, I was collecting for PS1, I was collecting for NES, so there was a lot of things that I wanted, and Sega Saturn was just kind of on the back burner, even though I really wanted, a Sega Saturn. So I started selling everything, got the funds, and you know what? I went for it, guys. So Wednesday, I did pick up the Sega Saturn, and then Friday, I went out to a pretty cool spot I actually found called One Up Games in Chandler, which is like east of Phoenix. They've only been open for like 15 months, and I just kind of stumbled upon them. Went in there. They didn't have a Saturn. Actually, Fallout Games had a Saturn, so I got Saturn there. Went back to One Up Games on Friday, and they had a decent selection of Saturn games for what you can find, at retail stores. I mean, mostly it's just sports, but every now and then you get some games, so I'm going to do a little bit of a pickups video, show you guys what I got. Obviously, Daytona, you guys are seeing it, just got done capturing the footage. Do you even S-video, not S-video, composite. Do you even composite video capture, bro? I got a couple games. These are crazy because when it comes to the Sega Saturn, I'm not a big RPG player, so that's going to save me a lot of coin in the long run. But I got Daytona USA right here. Got that guy. Disc only, guys. I don't care. I was going to put these in fancy cases from Cover Project, but I don't care. I just want to have the games, guys. Put them in. I can't emulate Saturn. I tried, and it sucks. And it's just not worth it, man, and I just want to play Saturn, so, if I gotta pay $5 for Daytona USA, so be it. Sega Rally Championship, bro. Got that. Great game. Dude, I love the Sega exclusives. I loved Sega arcade-style games back in the day, and I love those types of games. I never got into, RPGs, really, until I was older. When I was a kid, it was, racing games, sports games. This bro shit, guys. Come on, you know me. Darius. This is a pretty expensive shooter. I was surprised. That's what you're seeing right now. It's a good shooter. I'll be honest with you, though. I've been playing Neo Geo, and I'm spoiled. You guys saw me post the Blazing Star video from Neo Geo. That's like the best shooter I've ever played. And I'm not a big horizontal shooter fan, but that's bar none, hands down, the best one I've played. So this one's good. I don't think it's worth 40 bucks, but you know, it is what it is. It's not bad. If you like shooters, it's a good shooter. It's weird as hell though, really weird. You're fighting like big ass fish, and second level, you go underwater. It's weird stuff, man. But it's good. It's fun. It's mindless shoot 'em up, shmup action. Sonic 3D Blast. Yo, if you don't like Sonic 3D Blast, we're not friends anymore. I actually really like this game. I'm one of like the strange people on planet Earth who really like Sonic 3D Blast. And this is kind of pricey for the Saturn. I was surprised. I paid 18 bucks for it. But oh no, you paid retail. Oh no, you never play retail. Whatever. I like the game. It's like 25 complete, I think. Like I said, I just went to discs. I really like Sonic 3D Blast. Screw the haters. It is what it is. Alright, what else? See Darius, and then Pandemonium, which is also on the PlayStation 1, but one of the big things I want to go for with the Sega Saturn, since I'm really going for not so much a collection, but games I really want to play for Sega, is a lot of the 2D platformers. And one of the things about the Saturn is, if you don't know this, when the Sega Saturn was developed and it was built, it wasn't made for 3D. They actually kind of added that in when they heard about the PlayStation, when PlayStation was going to be its competitor, because PlayStation was built for 3D. Saturn was not built for 3D. They essentially added the technology in like right before its release date. So that's why the way they use polygons is different on the Saturn. So I don't mind the Saturn. I kind of like the crappy 2D graphics. For some reason, the Saturn 3D graphics are just different than any of the other like dated 3D graphics like PlayStation and N64. I like the 3D graphics of the Saturn, but so yeah, you know, I got a Saturn. I'm going to be collecting for it. Not so much collecting. I just want to play games for the console. And I definitely going to pick up a lot of the 2D platformers. I do have Bug 2 coming in. That was actually the first game I ordered. And Bug 2 is a game that... So back in the day, my buddy had a Saturn. He got it like on its release day. And he was like one of the spoiled rich friends. And he had everything. And... he got a Saturn, and then like a year or two went by, and then the PlayStation came out. Or I don't even think it was that long. He got a PlayStation like 2 years later, and then just stopped playing the Saturn and just sold it to me for like 50 bucks. I was like, I think 14 at the time, so I like saved up my birthday money and gave him like 14 bucks for the Sega Saturn, or 40-50 bucks for the Sega Saturn. And I had like all the Sega games. I had, you know, Virtual Fighter 2. Oh yeah, it's another one I got, Virtual Fighter 2. I don't know why it wasn't in this pile, but you're seeing it. So, oh, it's because it's in the console, bro. It's late and I'm tired. So he had like Virtual Cop, Sega Saturn, Virtual Cop, Virtual Fighter, Daytona, and Bug 2. Bug 2 was one of them. And I remember playing that. I was like, wow, this is a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. Never really got too far, but yeah, I actually do have a nostalgia for Sega Saturn. I know a lot of people don't have it. And if you don't have nostalgia, I could see how Sega Saturn really just wouldn't be for you. I mean, honestly, if I never had one, I probably would give two shits about the Saturn. But I really enjoyed it, and I can't emulate it, so I went out and I bought one, guys. So, am I selling my retro collection? Yes. Am I still playing video games? Am I still retro gaming, guys? You know what it's all about. It's all about the games and playing the games and experiencing the games, whether if you do it on a Raspberry Pi, if you do it on the original hardware. And, you know, I'm not bashing collectors. I totally get it. Like, you know, that's your thing. That's cool. You know, that's just not my thing. Lately, you know, I just enjoy playing these games, guys. So, yeah, got a Saturn. Let me know what you guys think. If you got any game recommendations, comment below, hit me up. But yeah, so that's my video, guys. Thanks for coming on the vlog. Got me a Sega Saturn. Excited to get some games for it, guys. And I am selling my retro collection, but I'm still playing video games. Comment below, and we'll see you on the next video.